An emergency situation can break out at any moment. Incidents like the one in Las Vegas are exactly why the town of Okolona is making sure first responders are prepared. Our Victoria Bailey spent the day at an active shooter drill. She joins us in the studio now with more on what they learned.
Today, Shear Richardson Nursing Home hosted its first community-based emergency drill. Now, this morning's exercise was about an hour, but those involved tell me they rather take time to be proactive than be unprepared should the worst happen.
I'd hate to think someone would come into the facility and do this sort of thing, but this day and age, you just really don't know.
Copy. Be approaching the scene as well.
Since you never know, Chickasaw County EMA Director Linda Griffin says you always prepare.
We much rather find out our deficiencies in a drill than in a real life situation, and we can go back and critique our plans and talk about it and be glad we did it in the emergency response plan drill or exercise instead of an actual event.
Wednesday morning, Okolona law enforcement, first responders, and the Mississippi Emergency Management Agency participated in the drill. Now, the exercise is a required part of the facility's emergency policy. Nursing home administrator Eileen Holt says just because it's a nursing home doesn't mean it's exempt from evil.
A drill, of course, like at this magnitude, of course, is always a great thing to keep people aware. The community that things can happen and things that happen that we don't expect to happen even in the nursing home setting. So, and you know, our staff is trained to try to keep everybody as safe as possible.
You know, they're at a disadvantage because they're a vulnerable population that we have to consider something like that happening, and we have to approach them in a different manner just because of, you know, their capabilities of an escaping event. It's more on our part to do more for them, to move them, to communicate with them, because they are a vulnerable population that we have to consider.
Police Chief William Randall says it's great practice for the residents and his officers.
You know, I've been in service since 2011, so that's when I come out of cabinet. It's 2017, and if you don't run no drills, as you know, what I plan on installing with our police department now is running drills to keep us up on our, you know, our abilities to handle a situation like this.
Webster County will also conduct an emergency drill tomorrow afternoon. Andre